Hey there, everybody. So I haven't done one of these videos where I do some window shopping on Craigslist for a while now. So I thought I'd do another one here with a Radwood focus. So if you don't know, Radwood is it's the celebration of 80s and 90s lifestyle, blending period correct dress with automotive awesomeness. So I'm not going to be looking at the dress part of this, but I do want to see if I were to join this club, can I find a cheap 80s or 90s car on Craigslist that I could buy, let's say for under a grand, and participate in this event next year. So let's see. Let's just do some window shopping. I'm gonna go over to Craigslist here, and I'm gonna go over to cars and trucks, and let's start with like a really tight budget. So $1,000 for an 80s or 90s car. So let me put up to, let's put 1100 because we can always negotiate that $100 off. And I want to buy from an owner only. And I want the model year. Well, let me look for all owner and dealer. So maybe some dealer has a deal that we can get or something like that. They want the car off the lot. So the year 1990, actually 1980 to 1999. All right, let me apply that. And we're looking again in the SF Bay Area. So I found for under $1,100, 50. Where's the result? 52, 52 cars around me. So maybe we can also look at LA or something like that. So let's see here. So we got this a Previa. Oh, let me open that up and in the tab here so we can take a look at that one because I have a special place in my heart for Toyota Previas. Uh, okay, I don't like it when they have $1. And this one is obviously some kind of lemon car. I'm not gonna deal with that. 1999 Land Rover Discovery, and it's and it's on a tow truck for a reason. Let me just open that just for fun because it's probably dead. What else here? Uh, a 1984 Corvette Lemons car. All right, let me open that. Uh, Cadillac DeVille. I don't know. I'm not in the mood for that. That's. I like Cadillacs, but this is like a big tank. 1998 Mercedes, a Honda, Toyota pickup truck. I don't like any of this. A Volvo 240 740 fleet liquidation. Sure, let's take a look at that. Uh, I don't know. What else? What else? Ooh, sold 240SX with 64,000 miles. They probably wanted like 10K for that, but let me see if they have a price on there. Honda Accord 5-speed. I should have put a minimum price. I don't like. Let me put. Well, let's leave it for now and see. Uh, a stolen Mustang. Somebody's Mustang was stolen, unfortunately. Ooh, Toyota Land Cruiser. That's an interesting one. Subaru Legacy needs engine work. Of course it does. A 1992 Lancia Delta Integrale Evo. Wow, people are really selling their. This is a GTR from 1995. That can't be cheap. And let's look at the Lancia too. All right, so I haven't seen anything that is really, except for that Previa, I haven't seen anything that is really catching my attention. So 97 Honda Accord sold for 850, probably like $800 or something like that if they got a deal. That's not a bad price for 169,000 miles. That's a dependable car. That's good transportation right there. Is it manual or is it? No, it's automatic, but still very nice. 94 Civic Mechanic Special. Let's open it up to see what's going on there. All right. So that is it. All right, let's look at what we found. Not a lot, to be honest, but for this price range. So maybe we'll do 2,000 in the next, from 1,100 to 2,000 in the next search. But let me see here. The 92 Toyota Previa van. Let me zoom in. This vehicle has over 200,000 miles, though the engine has much less. Okay, and it passes smog every year. Well, that's good to know. The vehicle starts but needs a jump because the battery is dead. After riding for about 20 minutes, that starting starts to slip, and I have to wait until it cools down. Blah blah blah. Body is rough. Yeah, this does not. This would have made a really good Radwood car, but a transmission swap for this, I don't know if I want to do that, especially since this is it's front wheel drive. If you don't know, this has a center mounted engine down here, and to work on it, you have to go by the bottom, or there's an access uh, hatch on top. I don't know how accessible the transmission and all that stuff is from. I believe it probably is not a difficult swap, but getting a transmission for this thing from 1992 and then having it be in this condition, it's not worth it. Definitely not worth it. Even at $500, it's a nightmare. All right, so that's out of the question. The transmission doesn't work in the Land Rover. Okay, it's a cool looking truck, but 1999 Land Rover. What else is gonna go wrong? It might be the transmission doesn't work, so that's probably not cheap. And for $150,000, 50,000 mile vehicle, I don't think so. All right, let's look at this Corvette. Okay, not stolen, but no title. Oh yeah, oh yeah, no thanks. The Volvos. These might be interesting. $500. To see, it's harder and harder to find people who know how to work on these with that in mind, to a good home only. Okay, and I don't know how to work on Volvos, so not for me. 1999. Oh, this is the one that was sold. There was no more details about it. These are really nice rear wheel drive drift cars. Hopefully, the person that bought it doesn't turn it into a complete mess. It looks like it's still, it has some mods as you can see from the steering wheel, but it looks fairly stock otherwise. Yeah. Hopefully they don't gut everything out and then turn it into a full blown drift car. Okay, 96 Land Cruiser diesel. Okay, I am not in the mood for like a diesel. I would not buy this, to be honest, because it just sounds like a very slow, loud car, and I'd rather buy a Wrangler than this. Uh, Only 17,000 miles, pristine. Okay, this is obviously a very well loved car. Let me see. Price on request. Yeah, it's probably going to be in 129 horsepower at 3,800 RPM. Yeah, no thanks. Ah, Skyline. This was price on request. Must be the same guy. Selling off his collection. This is the same guy again. Is it? It probably is. Serious inquiries only. This is nice. Not my thing either. I mean, if you're European, there's a lot of Europeans in this area in Northern California, so for some people, this is the car that they dreamed about when they were growing up. But I grew up some in the United States, so I prefer to have a muscle car than this. And then this 94 Honda Civic Classic. Okay. Kind of cute. I wonder if the paint will buff out. Looks like it's just dirty. Well, no. Never mind. Okay, spoke too soon. That sucks. But, you can probably go to the junkyard and get a new bumper for this. If 94, yeah, maybe. Or just get an aftermarket body kit and pimp it out for Radwood. I don't want to sell the car, but I have no choice because I have too many of these cars. And blah, blah, blah. The interiors are nice. Okay, and I'm using change. This car is non-op. It's not drivable. Needs a fuel pump relay or a new fuel pump. The bumper has a small dent. That's a small dent. Okay, sure. Oh, okay. My tires were $425. Really? Well, maybe. All right. That was a failure. I didn't find anything at that price range. Okay, before giving up and moving to another region, let's go to from 1100 to 2000. 2100. Okay, and here we have 63 cars. Okay, let's try to find cars that actually look like they are in nice condition. Okay, nothing. Okay. A 95 Del Sol, 371,000 miles. Okay, let's open that up in a tab. What else? A Buick Century. It has some body issues. But this, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Makes me feel like a grandpa. A 1985 Toyota Cresta. Okay, I'll open that one up. That's an interesting car. A 95 Ford Taurus with 91,000 miles but no image. The Astrovan. These things feel snappy. If this has the 4.3 liter, let me open it up just to see. But oh, the Ford Expedition. You can pimp this guy out. Okay, $1,500. Let me open it up anyway. A Honda DX. Okay, let me open it up. Even though it has this ugly green color. A 94 Caprice. Okay, I'll open that one up. Honda Prelude. That looks like a decent opportunity right there. A 5-speed Honda. Okay, Prelude. Yeah, that's a good. That's not that bad for like $2,000. Probably have to rebuild the engine at 195K if you really want to like step on it. But 1984 Volvo 240. Not my thing, but if it was an 850 with the turbo, maybe. But Explorer, Acura CL 2.3. Okay, another Previa. All right, let me open that one up because that one looks like it has a nice body. I hate the wheels though. Okay. That's it. All right, I found some stuff. Let me see. Honda Del Sol. Looking for a project? This 95 Del Sol is a great opportunity for a mechanic or car enthusiast. It's a classic and has plenty of potential but needs some work. The car is a 2-seater, definitely going to need a new battery and may need to be towed out of here. Okay. It's a cute little car. You know, you could repaint this cheap because it's so small. All right, I'd consider this one. It's automatic though. But, you know, it's that top comes off, I believe, for $1,200. I think you can probably negotiate this down to like $800 or $1,000 easily. All right, that's an option. 1985 Cressida. Okay, 2.8 liter, 6-cylinder, rebuilt engine, transmission, rebuilt torque, new muffler, not running. Okay, this would be nice if I was into restoring. If let's say if this was like a childhood car of mine, then yes, maybe. I like the interior. It's like limousine like. I think I drove in one of these when I was growing up. My dad used to repair cars, and this was not. This was a pretty good one. Very, very. What do you call a very smooth ride? But I'm not gonna get that. Okay, 6-cylinder. That's probably the 4.3 liter. I remember driving one of these back in the day, and stepping on it. It's a torquey little engine, so it can be fun. It has a lot of windows, which is nice. You can make this into a like a what you call it, like a little mini um, camping van, but 182,000 miles. No, thank you. The Expedition. This was a really popular car to pimp out. Obviously, it looks like this one looks really bad. It probably was really nice when it was new, but this looks really bad. So with 237,000 miles, yeah, these cars have they last, but yeah, I don't think so. This is an option. This is interesting. Definitely hate the color, but it is stick shift. But between a Del Sol and this, I will go for the Del Sol. So no. And then the Caprice. Okay, I hate that. This must have been a cop car. Let's see. Oh my God. Horrible. Horrible. No. No, no. All right, the Prelude. Picked up this rare car at an auction. Has had the key made to the car, started up, has a rod knock. Sold as is. Buyer responsible for smog, clean title, 195,000 miles, 1,200. Car starts and runs, but the rod knock is loud. Wouldn't suggest driving it far. Only does about 15 to 20 miles per hour. Okay, so yeah. How much is a Honda Prelude? Okay, that is just weird. If the first image is the Honda Prelude, and then everything else is a pickup truck. This looks like a scam, or the person doesn't know how to use this thing. So no. Then this Volvo, 400,000 miles. Oh, really? Are these that fast that people put these racing seats in there? Is this, what is this? Uh, what is up with this? Why do people do this to this car? Are they really that fast? Or I don't know. This is such a weird thing to do. No. Okay. Selling this excellent running Toyota Previa can have many purposes. Need something spacious, has third row seating. If you have kids, can be used in deliveries, can take price to sell. Okay. It's kind of beat up, as you can see here, but it actually isn't that bad with the little wing. I wonder if this has the, no, 94. I don't think this is the turbo. They have the turbo or the supercharged version of this, not turbo. They have a supercharged version of this, which would be nice, and those are very desirable. But this is not bad, actually. It has some dings and things. I'm sure up in close up, it has a lot of defects. But for a project, for a Radwood vehicle, this wouldn't be that bad. Can pimp out your Previa. Let me show you what I mean, because I used to want to do this to a Toyota Previa that I had when I was growing up. Um, Body kit. Let me see. Check this out. I love those body kits. This is how those Previas look with a body kit from Japan. It just, that's obviously a fake, but this stuff, right, like this. Nice. Look at that. So yeah, there's definitely a style you can do with that, and that would actually be amazing in a Radwood show. And then the Del Sol body kit. Let's see the one. Yeah, those can be really fun. Like this little thing. Oh, you buy this one for $1,000. Then you go take it to get buy this body kit, and then get the whole entire car painted in white like that. Immediately you have a nice looking little sports car, and then you buy some white rims like this, and you got that. You get this car for probably around 3 grand, 3 grand, 3 or 4 grand, with paint job and everything. Well, maybe the body kit costs a little bit, like $600. Okay, $600 plus a grand, so 1,600, and then painting it probably like 1,500 to 2 grand. So for a decent paint job, so 3 grand, and you get a Del Sol that looks like this. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. All right, so that's gonna be the winner. I'm gonna say that this car is the winner. Obviously, it has 370,000 miles, so maybe a new engine. What is a Del Sol engine? Del Sol engine. 1,500 bucks. A grand. Okay, so I mean, that's a lot of money. By that time, how much is an actual Del Sol that looks nice? Let me see. Let me get a. Let's see if there's a Del Sol that actually looks nice for under 5 grand. Okay, here's a Del Sol. Oh, 300,000 miles. Crazy. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Is this manual? No, it's automatic. They're all automatic. I don't know. I probably would negotiate this price down and then get a new engine, or maybe rebuild the engine that it has. Probably get a new engine, uh, or do the Honda thing, rebuild, put a turbo on it, make it a nice little fun little 200 horsepower type of car. Yeah, I'd still buy this if I wanted to go through the whole process of making it my own. So. Cool. All right, so that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know if you think I made the right decision. The Del Sol, Honda Del Sol, and pimp it out. You know, Del Sol body kit. Where's that? The white one. Yeah, this little guy right here. This little guy right here. I would make it look like that. Yep. Ta-da! That would be my selection for Radwood. All right, hope you like this one. Till next time. Bye-bye.